we've only got one left.
Yeah.
And it's the leopard, and we left the leopard till last because it's elusive.
It is very elusive. The rhino wouldn't spot the leopard, that's for sure.
No. You know, it's a very majestic animal, but you've both got real experiences of what seeing this animal in real life is like, and some of the learnings we've got there. I know you've both got quite a lot to say on it. I think, Kim, let's start with you, because you've actually camped out and had the leopard next to your tent.
Yeah. So, I mean, heaven alone knows how late it was at night. All I know was the entire campsite was asleep. And this particular holiday, we had one of those permanent tents. They're quite thick canvas, but they are canvas nonetheless. And I distinctly remember sleeping, and something had woken me up. And you know, when you have very intentional footsteps, so whether anybody who has, somebody that's sleeping around them, whether it's a partner, a parent, a child, and you try not to wake them. So you tiptoe. You take your shoes off, when you get into the door, and you tiptoe where you need to be.
Steps.
Yeah. And it really is like that in the wild. I distinctly remember hearing almost footsteps in and around the tent. And I thought, there's only two things that would do that. One would be a human and two would be a predator. And actually, I don't know which one would scare me more right now. And before I knew it, my brother and one of his friends were sleeping in the tent next door. And I heard their zip, and their flashlight go on. And I went immediately, do you guys know what that is? Don't worry, it's a leopard. And I went, okay, at least it's moved away. But it made me reflect a lot actually about predators in the wild and how that can translate into risks in the workplace. And a lot of the time, we don't see them.
Don't see them coming.
We don't see them coming.
Come at night.
We don't hear them. We're focused on other things, whether that's sleeping, whether that's, too busy cooking around the campfire, and they're actually lurking around. The interaction, that's the one interaction of a leopard I had. The other one is they pull their kill into trees.
Yeah, so I didn't know this. This is a fun fact for me. Didn't know that they pull their kill when they've hunted and killed.
I saw that a couple of years ago.
They take it in the tree.
Where the leopard, because leopards they live in solitude usually. So they're solo animals. They're not like some of the herd animals that we've been talking about earlier. They know their strengths and they know their weaknesses because they're able to make kills. They can jump out of trees and make their kill. They can make their kill through stealth. But what they realize is that other animals know that. Their competitors learn this about them. And one of the weaknesses of a leopard is their solo attitude to life. And therefore, if they pick up a severe injury, they can't eat. And if they can't eat, they die. So if they get into a fight and they lose the ability to use one of their feet or whatever the injury is, if it stops them hunting, if it stops them getting to water holes, then they will not survive.
That's a critical problem.
And therefore, they've learned to adapt. And part of their adaptation is to make the kill quickly and then drag it up a tree where the majority of their competitors cannot get up. And then they can enjoy their kill there. And what I witnessed was a leopard made a kill and the hyenas became aware of this very quickly. And hyenas are pack animals. And hyenas are dangerous to leopards because they have a very strong bite and they can disable a leopard. And so what we witnessed was the leopard dragging the kill up, a small antelope, up the tree to a point where it was 10 feet off the ground. And the hyenas were circling around the tree. So there were 4 or 5 hyenas circling. And they just sat there. Basically said, well, you got to come down at some point and you're probably going to drop some of that. So we're going to wait here. We can't get up there. So it was an amazing standoff and we were there for about an hour just watching it interact. And the whole time the leopard says, well, I'm safe. I realized that I couldn't make my kill and stay on the ground. I had to move. I had to adapt. I had to go up the tree.
Well, you also said yesterday that you'd seen them give up kills, right?
Yeah.
And I think there's That's amazing. You've got a very strategic thinker in that animal, and everyone's going, "What do you mean strategic thinking when you're giving up a kill?" But
yeah, absolutely. It's if you make the kill and you realize your choice is to continue eating for as long as you can, but the risk is that I'm going to get into a fight and possibly disabled, and therefore not to be able to make a kill again. You got a split second decision, and the decisions that I've always seen in that circumstance is the leopard will give up the kill, will run away, walk away, and say, "You have it. I'll move on." So what's the lesson for business? You need to know when to move on.
Give up. You need to give up on something.
Yeah.
Power of no.
The power of no.
Spoke about the power of no.
Yeah. And so if I suppose we finished on that leopard, because ultimately it's such a strategic animal. It's a strategic thinker, and that strategic thinking is primed it for survival and to thrive and to move and to go to kill another day and to drag something else up a tree another day. But there is always another day and there's always another kill, but not if you're badly injured or you have no ability to hunt. And I think that for me really resonates across business, right? Having strategic thinkers, strategic leaders, knowing where your icebergs are, knowing when to deviate, knowing when to stop, knowing when to say no. All of those things are really, really important.
Or knowing when to go for it.
Or knowing when to go for it.
There's an opportunity there. Go for it. And I think that's what we're trying to do with our consultancy, is to give confidence. Give confidence of when to go for it, and confidence when to say, "Whoa, wouldn't go there. It's too dangerous. We've seen that, or we know what's coming down there." Our experience, our knowledge in this area is to help provide that support, help to be a team member, giving coverage around blind spots.
Clarity.
Yeah.
Clarity is a great gift to give people. And I think that's clarity and confidence, isn't it? To be able to do those things. But so have we finished off with leopards? Have we got anything else we'd like to say? Are we done with our big five?
I think so.